Hello, this is our last example for Learning Plan 2. So we are going to look at a listed property. So if we look at our Excel spreadsheet, we can see that our listed property this time is a pickup truck that we purchased in July of 2016 for $19,500 for a 5-year useful life. We are not taking any Section 179 or bonus depreciation, but the kicker on this one is that we're only using it 80% for business use. So we have to limit the amount that we're taking as a deduction and only depreciate 80% of the cost of the truck. So that's what we're going to do first, is we're going to take our total of $19,500 times the 80%, so we know our basis for depreciation. So our $15,600 is what we're going to depreciate for this time. So we know that it has a useful life of 5 years. It's in the half-year convention, and we're not Section 179 or bonus depreciating any of it. So we can go ahead right to our depreciation tables and find the 5-year depreciation amount for our percentage. So again, that's the 15% using the 150 declining balance method half-year convention. So we take our property times the 15% and we can see that we have a $2,340 deduction. Pretty simple. We move back to the form 4562, and this time we're going to go on to page 2 because we're looking at section or part 5 that's for our listed property. So we're going to do line 26, that is property used more than 50% in a qualified business use. So type of property is a pickup truck. Our date placed in service is 7/1/2016 because we bought it in July of 2016. Our business or investment use percentage, we know that's the 80%. Our cost or other basis. This has to be the amount that you bought it for total. So this has to be the $19,500. Then this section E right here, this is the basis for depreciation. So this is where we put our amount that we're actually depreciating, which is our $15,600 that we calculated. Then our recovery period we know is 5 years. Our method and convention are lumped into one, so we can put 150 dB and line and half year, so that gets all put together. And our depreciation deduction for this amount, or for this property, is $2,340. So we put $2,340 there. And this says elected Section 179 costs. We are not taking any Section 179 on this, so this is done. The only thing we have to do besides this is move up to our summary, and where it says on line 21 listed property, enter the amount from line 28. So we have to put that $2,340 in there, and on line 22 when we total things, all we have is the $2,340. So that's all our depreciation for the year on this one. So this is a really simple one. There is more questions down here that are for vehicles. We are going to get into that. That's a little more on the different types of deductions you can take and that type of thing. All we're concerned about now is this section A. So that concludes the case study or the example 3 and all of our demos for this. Let me know if you have any questions, email or call, and then just submit your practice and graded case studies and the quiz for Learning Plan 2 by next Friday, September 16th.